Time logs are one of the most powerful tools for end-of-week reflection, helping you understand where your time goes and how you can improve. If you're someone who's curious about how to reflect on your time better and boost your productivity, this quick guide will show you exactly how to use time logs for that process. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll know how to track, reflect, and optimize your time like a pro. First, let's talk about the importance of a time log. Essentially, it's a record of how you spend your time throughout the day. The idea is simple. Jot down what you're doing every hour or so. Whether you're working on a project, taking breaks, or doing household chores, tracking this allows you to look back and reflect on how productive or unproductive your week really was. This is crucial because without knowing where your time is spent, it's nearly impossible to make meaningful changes. Now, when you're setting up your time log, start by deciding what format works best for you. You can go analog with a notebook, or you can use an app or software. I'll mention the one I recommend shortly. Once you have your format, log your activities regularly throughout the day. This doesn't need to be anything formal, just write down what you're doing. It'll feel a little awkward at first, but trust me, it pays off in the long run. The next step is reviewing your time log at the end of the week. Look at how much time you've spent on high priority tasks versus distractions. Are you spending too much time on social media? Did you skip important activities? This is where you start to uncover patterns. Maybe you're working well during certain hours, but tend to lose focus after lunch. Or perhaps you're dedicating a lot of time to things that don't align with your long-term goals. These insights are gold because they give you concrete areas for improvement, but don't just stop there. The key to really getting the most out of your time log is to set actionable goals based on your reflections. For instance, if you notice you're spending too much time answering emails and not enough time on deep work, make a goal to batch your email responses at specific times during the day. Set boundaries for your distractions and try to reduce them in the upcoming week. Reflection is powerful, but it's the changes you make after that will truly move the needle. And if you're looking for a way to make this process easier and more efficient, I highly recommend using the software I'll link below. It's perfect for tracking time logs and is simple to use. It allows you to create daily logs, review your activities, and even set goals for the next week. I've tested a lot of options, but this one stands out for being intuitive and effective. The best part? I've got an exclusive free trial for you if you want to follow along with the same tool I use. As you wrap up your week of reflection, make sure you're not just noting the negatives. Celebrate your wins, even the small ones. Recognizing progress, no matter how small, helps you stay motivated to keep improving. Quick recap. Start by logging your time consistently, review your log to find patterns, set specific goals to improve, and use the right tools to make it all easier. Lastly, don't forget to take advantage of the exclusive free trial in the description to help you get the most out of your time log process. Try it out, and you'll see just how much easier it becomes to track your time and make real improvements. Key takeaway: using time logs for end-of-week reflection isn't just about tracking your time. It's about understanding it and making conscious adjustments to be more productive. Take action on your reflections, and you'll see a difference in your focus and results.